what is happening in Thailand right now. I think many of you have watched the news and read the news of Chiang Mai being engulfed in smoke, and there's like energy crisis and the petrol is running out, and the price is increasing. Are all of this accurate? What is my experience here living in Thailand? In this video, I'll share my live experience. If you're considering living in Thailand or traveling to Thailand, I hope this video is helpful to you. So first of all, in terms of smoke season, I mean, this is something that happens, every year, right? Every year in northern Thailand, March, April, there is going to be smoke season. So this is to be expected. And if you're not okay with like smoke season, then don't consider a long stay in northern Thailand. Go to the southern beaches, right? Phuket, Rayong, Hua Hin, all of those areas potentially would be better. There's no smoke season. So even though I knew that there is going to be smoke season, actually for me the experience was quite interesting. My realization came on actually 1st of March. Very interestingly, normally, in the morning I would go out and take a early morning walk with the dog, right? And that on 1st of March, I still remember I went out, I couldn't see the mountain anymore. So and then I realized, the mountain is just covered with smoke and there's just no more mountain view, and it's kind of sad. It's one of my very simple joy in my life right now. But yeah, so no more mountain view. The sky was kind of grey, and I realized, the smoke season is here. And then actually that day I went out and I didn't wear a mask or anything. I went out and actually I came back and I felt actually headache. So yeah, that's kind of like the effects of kind of going out without any preparation. In Chiang Mai, basically there's a smoke season because there's agricultural burning, right? So the farmers will clear the land. They want to plant. It's the cheapest and easiest way to clear the land, and it's a regional burning. It's not just Thailand. There is Myanmar, there's Laos, all burning right at the same time. And then this coupled with the dry season, where basically it's very dry. Any fire, it will just spread quite easily. There's no rain to kind of like put out the fire. So this is occurring, and this is kind of the reality of life in northern Thailand. I think for Chiang Mai itself, it is a little bit worse. I mean, the worst is actually in Pai right now, but Chiang Mai, because of the landscape, it is actually like a basin, right? It's a penti. I actually just came back from Chengdu, which is also a penti. So what it means is it's a basin. The land is kind of lower than the surroundings, so it's surrounded by mountains, and then it's a basin, right? So when air kind of goes in, it's hard for it to kind of come out, right? So it's surrounded by mountains. There's no rain in this dry season, and so it's hard for the air to dissipate. So I'm hoping for rain. Actually, I heard past few days there was actually rain. I think it's artificial. It seems like it's artificial rain, because normally this season there's no rain lah. But anyway, this is something that happens every year. And so actually, I actually had a plan. Actually, my plan was to do a road trip down south in March, and then go on a vacation outside of Thailand in April, right? And well, the plan didn't work because basically there was the Middle East war that broke out, right? And there was like this fear that there is going to be fuel shortage. I don't want to be like on a road trip going to Phuket and like suddenly there's no fuel, then GG, I am stuck, right? So I decided not to go on the road trip and stay in Chiang Mai. And also March was quite busy lah. I was actually having Thai lessons. Like every module is 1 month, so March I'm taking one module, right? And every week there is like 6 hours of lesson. And it's good to do like face-to-face lessons. It's a Thai language class. So yeah, and also at the same time I was viewing houses. Actually, I was looking to see if maybe there is a house I like, and maybe I want to buy. So yeah, I was quite busy. And so I stayed in Chiang Mai. It's actually, well, I mean, it's not best the situation for sure, but we can adapt, right? So yeah, like I basically wear mask when I go outside. I got air purifiers, and if you stay indoor, the air quality is okay, it's good. But if you step outdoors, of course, like you will feel the effects if you don't wear a mask, or if you really stay outdoor and do strenuous activity. So of course I spend a lot more time indoors. And yeah, so I had to forget about all the beautiful cafes, outdoor dining, no more hiking and that sort of thing, which, well, I mean, is sad, but, well, no choice, right? So I stayed indoors. I actually went to the malls a lot more. Like the maybe 6, 7, 8 months in Chiang Mai. Like, I didn't actually go to the malls that much. Maybe I went to Central Fest and Maya Mall like once or twice. But now in the smoke season, March, April, I go almost every week. And then, of course, I've been, exploring new hobbies. So, yeah, I've like, done quite a lot of watercolor. Quite nice to just focus on doing something, and it just like, calm my mind when, whatever you see on the news is so sensational and like doomsday kind of porn. So yeah, I think, like it kind of helped me focus and relax, and I enjoy doing it. Reading as well. So yeah, I mean, even though you can't go outdoors, there's also quite a lot of activities you can enjoy indoors. Sometimes I do feel like lethargic if I stay indoors like quite a lot. So yeah, I will go out to the gym just in the community, gated community. There's a gym. I go to the gym and work out. After that, I feel good again, right? So yeah, like I mean, there are ways to manage lah. So that's like March, right? And then April, actually, my plan was to actually fly to Guangzhou. So I booked the tickets from 1st to 12th of April to go to Guangzhou and back. And then 2 days before the flight to Guangzhou, there was a super storm in Guangzhou. It was crazy. So there was like the hail, 冰雹, they call it, like ice, this big kind of like falling from the sky and like hitting people on the face and like destroying things. And then of course the wind was crazy, the rain was crazy. I saw videos of like the wind kind of blowing the roof away. I saw, videos of like cars flooding on the street. I mean, in the flood on the street. I saw videos of like shopping malls with water flooding in. So yeah, I decided not to go to Guangzhou. I mean, even if the superstorm passed, right, in 2 days, I think the experience will not be good in Guangzhou, right? Like there will still be rain, there will still be potential flooding, and I don't want that lah. So no choice, change of plans, right? So 2 days before the flight, I cancelled the flight. When I booked the flight, it was like 300 Singapore dollars return flight. I got back a refund, which was about $130 refund. But then I had to go somewhere else, right? So actually, I I was considering different locations within China. I wanted to go to China. So I was considering there's direct flight from Chiang Mai to certain parts of China, right? There's direct flights to Shanghai, Beijing, Guangzhou, Chongqing, and Yunnan, right? So there's like these few places I can consider with direct flights. And well, Guangzhou is out. I don't want to go to Shanghai or Beijing. And I always wanted to visit Sichuan. And Yunnan also, no, because Yunnan also in smoke lah. It's also quite near Myanmar and the places where burning season take place. So Yunnan is out, and I've also been to Yunnan. So yeah, I wanted to visit Sichuan, so I booked the flight to Chongqing first, right? And the flight cost $600 Singapore dollars return trip, right? So it is definitely much higher than previous. Previously, I think the flight would have cost like $300-400, but now because of the jet fuel prices increasing, the Middle East war, the cost of air travel, of course, has gone up as well. I think, if I'm not basically, is a increase of 60-70% in the cost of the air ticket. So speaking of cost, the cost of petrol has also gone up, right? In Thailand, I think early March, it was about 30 baht per liter. So the petrol that I use, which is gasohol 91 gao neng, which basically is what people use for everyday car, normal cars. For the motorbikes, they use this gasohol 91. It's like 30 baht per liter previously. And now it is 42 baht, 43 baht per liter lah. So it has gone up about 40% versus 1st of March, right? And actually, I think people are obviously not happy with it lah, right? So I remember I went to Thai class one day, and then my Thai teacher was like, "Hey Sylvia, like, like the petrol expensive, right? The Namen Peng Mak Chai Mai." Yeah, I was like, "What?" She's speaking in English, and I realized, oh yeah, like she's talking about petrol. And then she very funny. She paused the video recording. I mean, she stopped the video recording and talked about, the petrol price. So what happened was the Thai government actually, stopped all the fuel subsidy, stopped the fuel price cap. And so within overnight, within 24 hours, right, the price went from 34 baht to 40 baht. So obviously people were not happy, and she was like talking about how can it just increase like by 6 baht, like there's almost like 20% like increase just overnight. They announced on 26th of March 10 p.m. and the next day is 40 baht. So anyway, she was saying, like, when the Thais heard the news, they actually went out in their pajamas to go and queue at the petrol station to pump petrol. Yeah, and some of them even queue until like 3-4 a.m. even. So yeah, that's what happened. So my Thai teacher also mentioned like the price of plastics has also increased. Like she has a friend whose family runs like tofu factory, and the price of plastic has increased, and there's no choice but to pass on the cost to the consumers eventually. So it hasn't hit us yet, but it will eventually. What I've been doing is I've been stocking up on some of the items, daily necessity, right? I've stocked up things like rice, like water, daily essentials like toilet paper. And so I would say the noticeable cost increase right now is in, of course, the air travel and also in petrol prices. I think, of course, things will get more expensive with this whole situation. It's a global phenomenon. There is going to be inflation. I suspect things like food delivery, like daily essentials, electricity will follow. And of course, it hasn't hit everything yet, but you can see where it's going, right? I think it made me pause and think a little bit more because I mean, I actually end up getting a house here in Thailand. So I'm no longer like a passing visitor. I have kind of stick in the ground now, pretty much. Things are definitely changing, but I still think that, you know, there's really something about being here that I value, right? I mean, I was quite happy on my trip to Sichuan, right, for 12 days, but I also felt very happy to be back in Chiang Mai. I don't know, like it just is quite good despite everything, despite all this like crisis. I mean, people are still, you know, out celebrating Songkran. It's Songkran now. It's 3 days official holidays. People are like, you know, on the back of the trucks, like, you know, with their water guns, like enjoying themselves, you know, shooting water at each other. Yeah, it's still very good, enjoyable vibes. I went to the mall yesterday and there was like huge party outside the mall. I didn't go because I'm old already. But yeah, the party sounded like fun, right? Like there was like, you know, EDM music or something out there and people seems to be enjoying themselves despite all this. Maybe it's just one of those things that you would really understand if you're here. For me, I think it's still worth it for sure. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.